he's gotten good cause he passed the test. Dr. Stewart cannot match his speed. Samurai Goro won't all agree. DemonLouie is just that good. DemonLouie is here to race. Come on, pick up your own pace. DemonLouie is crushing competition. First place will be his attention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. He'll be the jump machines with his fangs. This Louie got an ace on each race. Trying boost the way to reach first place. Making people wonder how he's so fast. In that demon fox, what a blast! He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. First place will be his attention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. He'll be the trump machines with his fangs. That machine is very fast. The demon fox is not an outcast. In the world of F-Zero 99 racing. Pick up the pace, get in the race. Pick up the pace, get in the race. Don't wait for fate, cause he's catching up. Time may be running out. Someone give this Louie a shout. Racing around the bend, waiting until the end. He's coming! DemonLouie is here to race. Come on, pick up your own pace. DemonLouie is crushing competition. First place will be his attention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. And he'll be there to chop machines with his fangs. Once more! DemonLouie is here to race. Come on, pick up your own pace. DemonLouie is crushing competition. First place would be his intention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. But he'll be there to chop machines with his fangs. Yeah, yeah! DemonLouie is here to race. Come on, pick up your own pace. DemonLouie is crushing competition. First place will be his attention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. And he'll be there to chop machines with his fangs. Whoa, whoa! DemonLouie is here to race. Come on, pick up your own pace. DemonLouie is crushing competition. First place would be his intention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. And he'll be there to chop machines with his fangs. His fangs, yes! Let's go! DemonLouie is here to race. Come on, pick up your own pace. DemonLouie is here to race. DemonLouie is crushing competition. First place will be his attention. Accidental KOs, can't seem to get a toe. He'll be the chop machines with his
Hello. Yes, I'm back. Finally. You know, like I said, I was hoping that I didn't, get sick again, but I see that it's you, Chris. Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm still doing F-099. Over the week I've been doing other games kinda just to, refresh my mind and everything, so that way this isn't just the only game I'm doing off stream. That was perfectly fine. Yes, it was. I appreciate it. But yeah, I had to get a break from this over the week, just again, refresh my mind. I believe Friday I was playing a lot of different games, and then I was like, I'm gonna play some Donkey Kong Country 2 from the beginning, so... I actually ended up getting according to the game time, I've gotten lower than I have been, so... Yeah, I've actually gotten... Let's see if there's a mini pre. Okay, I don't mind hopping into that. Let's do 233 for the mini pre. Right as the screen switched, it played. I saw that. Again, I appreciate it. We'll do 203 for the mini pre. But, trying to think. Oh yeah, I did play Donkey Kong Country 2 again. I have gotten a lower time than what I've had before doing the 102% route. I appreciate it. Never used it? That's okay. I don't mind. It's there for anybody to redeem it, really. If I'm honest, it's there for everybody to redeem. You can redeem it whenever you want to. I think what I was saying. Oh yeah, I did actually get a lower time in Donkey Kong Country 2. I got a 220 compared to the 251 and 252 or 253 I was getting before, and that's because I did a bit of a, not really a speed run, but I sped through stages, trying not to get hit by enemies and things like that, so yeah, it's not easy. Isn't that the Genesis from Sonic the... Isn't that from Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis? It is, but someone actually made, like, a song out of it. Someone made that song out of it, and it's from a YouTuber. I need to actually remember who that was, but they actually made a Genesis remix thing, and then everybody started doing a Sonic and Tails meme where they dance like cow and chicken from the show, and then they put that music over it. So, like, that's actually pretty fitting. Yeah, it's actually from a YouTuber. I didn't make that song. But yeah, they did. I noticed that they did use the drowning music when you're in the water for too long. But I need to go back and find out who that YouTuber is. Because they actually used the program to actually make that song, and I'm like, that is amazing. I love this song. But it's the only song that was very fitting for the dance, so I said, since Sonic and Tails are doing it, I'm gonna have my character do it too. Why not? But I wanted to have a dancing emote there too, because when you guys were redeeming it before, I had to do the dance by myself, like in my chair, and I can't dance anymore. Like, I could, but it takes a lot. Dancing for me takes a lot of endurance, so I run out of breath too quickly. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a dance. Make a dance animation for myself. So when you guys are redeeming it, I'm not having to attempt to dance in my chair. And I do have two kittens that, have their zoomies and they run around, so the thing is, the chair that I'm sitting in is a type of gaming chair I got from Walmart, and I just want to say that it has wheels, so I don't want to, you know, have too much fun with it, and, you know, run over their feet with the wheels. That wouldn't be good. I would feel terrible if I accidentally hurt Elaine or Elwood doing dances in my chair, so, you know, sometimes I do get carried away when dancing, and I honestly don't want them getting hurt. So that's why I made that too. It's, you know, I also want to prevent injury. I feel like, I do feel like, you know, making animations for these things that you guys are redeeming is more of a safer option. That way I don't have to be like, oh no, I'm so sorry, Elwood or Elaine, I didn't mean to do that, you know? Because like I said, they have their zoomies, they run around, so I honestly don't want them getting hurt. Because, you know, I dance and, you know, they feel like I got careless on it. You know. It's a safety thing. Yeah, for those that have joined in here, I do want to say good luck, have fun, do not crash out. If you do get podium, do a small dance. Could be any dance you want. But yeah, also again, today I am going to be playing more Ocarina of Time, so at 2:30 I will be moving to that. If you guys do want to stay for that, that's fine. If not, that's also okay. I won't be mad either way. You know? I do know that, you know, there's some that love watching some F-Zero, and, you know, there's some that like watching OT, or there's some that like watching both, you know? I'm not really against it. I'm not gonna yell at anybody if you guys decide to leave because, you know, I'm streaming something else, but, you know, like I said, the thing is too, I also got my S50 here too, so there isn't too much to do right now in this game. And, you know, it's not that I'm bored out of my mind with this one, it's just, you know, again, I've gotten everything, and it feels like there's nothing else to achieve but, you know, joining some GPs and things like that, so... Again, I'm not against F-Zero. This game is really addicting too, so... Like I said, it's really hard for me to not play it, because every time I see it when I turn on my stream, I'm like, oh, I'm tempted. That's how I was when I was off-stream, because I've been trying to get my mind on different games, too, to avoid myself from getting another giant headache. So... Yeah, not gonna lie, this game did give me a giant headache, you know, in the past, you know, from playing it every day, so... like I said, I just don't want it again, so, you know, over the week I have played Mario Kart 64. I even decided to go back into Pokemon Stadium and complete what I didn't finish, so I ended up defeating Mewtwo by using Ditto. And I will tell you the strategy, if you guys really want to beat Mewtwo in Pokemon Stadium in the original if you haven't yet. My suggestion is to choose Electrode as your first Pokemon. It's gonna be... I'm not a big fan of Electrode. I don't know. For some reason I don't like that Pokemon very much, but, you know, it's not about whether it's pretty much not about whether you like the Pokemon or not when it comes to Pokemon Stadium. It's pretty much about the strategy. And Electrode is a really great Pokemon to start with because it's got the speed. Its agility is faster than Mewtwo. I don't know about round 2 because I unlocked round 2, so I have to do every stadium and everything all over again, but except that, you know, it looks like it's going to be a lot harder to defeat opponents in the stadium now, so... But my strategy for round 1 of Pokemon Stadium is use Electrode. It is your best friend. It will be your best friend because it has the move Thunder Wave as a rental Pokemon, because, you know, it's Electrode. And that'll actually paralyze Mewtwo, giving it a half chance to actually attack. It'll actually cut its speed in half too when it's paralyzed, so... And then my strategy with this one, after you paralyze Mewtwo, don't switch Pokemon, just let Electrode take like all the hits from Mewtwo, and when it gets knocked out, switch to Ditto, and then use Transform with Ditto, because Ditto's gonna have more speed than Mewtwo because, you know, you paralyzed it using Electrode. And it was a really great strategy because it gave Ditto a lot of room to actually copy Mewtwo's attacks and copy his form and, you know, his appearance and everything. Because I didn't think too much of Ditto when I played on the actual console. Like, I don't think Ditto's gonna be a great choice, and then I regretted it. So that's when I decided to say, okay, I'm gonna give Ditto a chance. I'm gonna actually choose Electrode this time because it's got speed. And the other 6 Pokemon, I just chose like random rental ones that I'm not gonna use. Because I figured Mewtwo would just go down easier if I used Ditto and Electrode, and it did. Because, you know, after he knocked out Electrode and I used Ditto, it was pretty smooth. Because, you know, the thing is, though, since I did use Transform with Ditto, not only did it copy the moves and stats and everything, but it copied Mewtwo's speed stats, so Mewtwo still had a chance to go first, but the game was like saying, nope, he's still paralyzed, so... That was another thing, too, is that small chance for him not to attack was happening every turn, so... Mewtwo did not get a chance to throw in any more hits after he took out Electrode. But yeah, now I gotta do round 2, so that's gonna be really fun. And then after that, I'm thinking about moving on to Pokemon Stadium 2, because I've also played a little bit of that one, and that one is... I find it a bit more fun than the first Pokemon Stadium. I feel like Nintendo and Game Freak did a good job with the second Pokemon Stadium. But yeah, if you guys wanted to know how to defeat Mewtwo in that one, that is my strategy. Again, I would definitely do Electrode and Ditto. Best combination, so... But again, I have a feeling since I moved on to round 2, I have to do Mewtwo again, and it's not gonna be easy, so I'm gonna try my same strategy, but, you know, really put thought into it. Because yeah, Pokemon Stadium I feel is the only Pokemon game that's super challenging to me. All the other Pokemon games are pretty like straightforward for me, but Pokemon Stadium has always been challenging. Oh goodness, we got a 3-way tie for 3rd. That is interesting. I think these are bot players. Oh, except for this one. I think these 2 are...
It's a new record!
Hey Enigma, how are you? Welcome on in, yeah. GG's to Antonio, Freder90, Marc-Andre, and Jeanette. Yeah, I think Jeanette and Marc-Andre look like they're bots, I don't know. I know the rest of these aren't players. That I don't know. But yeah, GG's guys on the podium there. You guys could do a small dance now. You're doing good, Enigma? I'm glad. Yeah, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about Pokemon Stadium, but I actually beat Mewtwo in round 1 of Pokemon Stadium, and now I gotta do round 2, so... A 5-way tie for first would be hilarious. It would be. I'd be like, how did this happen? Yeah, it would be really funny. I believe it will happen someday. That will definitely happen. It may not be common because, you know, all the possibilities, but maybe one day it'll happen. Alright, I'm gonna hop into a team battle here if you guys want to join. I'm gonna put in a time. We'll do... What are you guys in time here? We'll do 8:03. Why can't I type? 8:03 for team battle if you guys want to join in. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what I played over the week, because like I said, I played Pokemon Stadium, I played Donkey Kong Country 2. I think I tried to attempt a couple of Super Nintendo games. One was called Psycho Dream, but I just couldn't get past any of it because it's kind of like a beat 'em up game, but it's a bit hard. So I was like, why is this game difficult? So also 0 people finishing on the final track could be funny. Oh my goodness, if that ever happens, I will be laughing. It would be interesting to know, hey, nobody finished. What happened? We had a lot of crash outs because Jafar. I could see Mr. Zero face palming right now. I could see it. He'd be like, what is going on? You know? What happened? I mean, F-Zero can be difficult depending on the game. Yeah, it does really depend on the F-Zero game. For me, I feel like the hardest F-Zero, for me in my opinion, would be F-Zero Maximum Velocity. And the reason why I say that is because I think it was one of the Mute Cities that I just wasn't understanding. The second hardest F-Zero I could say for me would be F-Zero GP Legend for the GBA. Not F-Zero Climax, not that one. I haven't touched that one yet. I really need to actually play it, but the GP Legend was hard with story mode when it came to playing Samurai Goro's side of the story. And the reason why I say this is because when you first start with them, apparently he gets poisoned, so he's not able to control his machine very good at the start, so I'm like, yay! The Stingray doesn't work very well. Not used to these controls. But after you defeat that part of the story, it gets even harder. So the one where I have to, like, you know, win against Captain Falcon on Red Canyon, not very easy. Like, I kept messing up, so I figured out, I'm so silly, I can actually brake on this turn, that way I'm not slowing down too much. Because when it comes to F-Zero, I'm really used to having a lot of speed and not having to, like, you know, press like the buttons to brake and everything. But that game actually just requires it. It's like, no, you have to brake here. And I'm just like, and the thing is, I think a lot about F-Zero 99, so, you know, it's like I don't really have to brake as much in this game. And I just don't find myself using the Y button unless I really need to brake. So it kind of carries on to other F-Zero games where I'm like, yeah, I don't need a brake. But when in reality I just have to, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a different F-Zero game. This isn't the same as what I'm used to. But that's the thing with my mind, I just think F-Zero 99 when I play different F-Zero games, and I really gotta stop doing that. Because yeah, each F-Zero game has their differences, so... But again, it's just a problem that I'm just so used to keeping speed in here that, you know, I don't have to really rely on using the brake button just to get around things. So... okay, let me read chat here. GX followed by maximum velocity, especially story mode. Before I reset my GX data, I hadn't beat the final chapter, still haven't because I haven't gotten that far yet. No, you're okay, Enigma. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I have not beaten GX either because I'm trying to get more tickets to continue story mode. I honestly don't have enough to continue it, I don't think, so I'm trying to, like, I think I'm trying to complete expert mode on the Diamond Cup first and go backwards from there, so it's not as hard. Thing is that I keep falling off the track, so... Yeah. I keep falling off certain tracks that I'm used to. But yeah, it's GX is not an easy F-Zero game for me because, you know, like I said, I'm still new to it. I really got to get back into that. Also, by the way, GG's to Team Lowe's. Yeah, GG's to our team, Whole Foods, where we actually got out of business. I'm pretty much not going to be working for them anymore. Yeah, I honestly don't think I will be. They're like, no, Louie, we're sorry. You don't get to work for them. You don't get to work for us anymore. Master mode on anything is difficult to say at least. Yes, that I do agree with. I agree with that. It took me a lot of time to actually complete F-Zero X on all the difficulties, especially Master difficulty, because it's been a while since I've been back to F-Zero X for the 64. I remember playing that as a kid when my parents rented it, and I just don't remember too much about it until now, so I'm like, oh, okay. I'm starting to remember it somewhat, but not... Because the only tracks I remember in F-Zero X at the time was the Rainbow Road track and Mute City. Everything else was a blur, so... That's the sad part. It was all a blur. And it's the only way to unlock AX Cup and GX. Oh goodness. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. There's always gonna be something that's hidden behind the unlocked door when it comes to F-Zero. There's always gonna be that. But I'm not against it though. Like I said, I really like the challenges that F-Zero brings. It's fun. It kind of keeps you on your toes though when you do master mode. Actually, when you're doing the master difficulty, keeps you on your toes. But yeah, F-Zero GX was a journey for me. I still got to finish it. F-Zero X was definitely a huge journey. I didn't think I'd actually unlock a lot of the different things that the game had to offer, so... Yeah, I'll be honest, F-Zero X is not the easiest when it comes to turning controls, because you have to be careful too, because if you do end up drifting, that slows you down a lot. I'm like, oh goodness, that you could, and you know, when you guys were seeing me play that, you can definitely tell it's been a long time since I've touched it. Oh, hey, look, I thought you guys didn't want me back because... The one thing I dislike about GX, other than some terrible stereotype, is the fact that you literally can't 100% collect all custom parts. You can't? Huh. I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting, because most games, they let you 100% everything. This is the first time of hearing that you can't 100% the collectibles. I really can't imagine that being with Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. If those games were like that, I'd be like, why does this feel like it's empty? Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, pretty much. That's like saying, hey, you know, this is even though you have beat K. Rool and Donkey Kong 64, we're not gonna let you have all the collectibles. To be honest, the one thing I didn't know was that you can actually over-collect golden bananas for Tiny Kong in the overworld map, so it was like, oh, there's a banana with the rare sign on it. Interesting. So now she's got 6 out of 5 bananas for DK Island. Oh, holy moly, I got 110 points off of them. Normally I get like 80 or 75 points. What happened? What was the difference? I may have to... Can I actually get that? Because I want to see what the difference was there. That's interesting. 110 points for KO. That's new. That is brand new to me. I had no idea I'd get 110 points off of that person there. Ah, Lowe's won again. They won a second time. GG's Lowe's. GG's to our team Whole Foods. GG's to Target. GG's to FedEx. And GG's to UPS, who unfortunately went out of business. Okay, I got lucky ranks here, so... Which again, I'm not too worried for lucky ranks. There isn't really, you know, too much I can unlock here except for, you know, a couple of tickets here and there. Which is fine. I mean, at least I do get some tickets back, so... Okay, I do see that there is a Mirror Nightly, so I am gonna put in a time for that. There were tournament victory exclusive ones in Japan, and there's also some parts for a time trial tournament online, which wouldn't let you get below a certain time. Oh, and isn't a thing anymore. There's some AX cabinet exclusive parts you can get by inserting your GameCube memory card to unlock them after you finish playing. Oh. That's interesting. The thing is, I've been very curious of where I could find an AX cabinet, because I do have a memory card. I do have a F-Zero GX, so, you know, I do have the data for that in my memory card. Problem is that trying to find where an AX cabinet is kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. And there are a lot of gaming cabinets at this place called Round 1 that I go to sometimes. But there is no F-Zero AX there, so... Yeah, I definitely tried looking, and I couldn't find it, so... Yeah. If I ever get lucky to actually see one and actually try it out, and, you know, bring my memory card along, you know, I'll have to, you know, try it and everything. But, like I said, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I don't think I'm probably gonna find it. Maybe I will, but... Yeah, I've tried to find it, and... no. I did not. Also, even with all that, you still can't complete the game without cheating still, as there's a literal official cheat code required to unlock at least 1 or 2 unlockable cover songs. Oh. That is also interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna unlock that. I know that. I'm not gonna unlock those, for sure. It's kind of like the exclusive Chow from Sonic Adventure 2, the Tails Chow, the Knuckles Chow, and I think the Amy's Chow. Those Chow were actually exclusive, so I definitely know how that feels. Because I really wanted to have like a Tails Chow in Sonic Adventure 2 for the actual console, and apparently I think you had to like go to some event or something to get those Chow, but they were exclusive, so yeah, there was no way I was gonna get those. I was like, no. No Tails Chow, no Knuckles Chow, or no Amy Chow for me. Unless I knew somebody back then that actually wanted to trade Chow and actually had like a Tails Chow that they wanted to trade for any Chow that I had. That would be a miracle actually. But yeah, there was no way I was getting those. So yeah, there's probably no way I'll be getting that either. Oh. Don't worry, I'll read chat, I promise. I will read it. It's hard to do that while driving, but I will definitely get the chat. Yeah, I could tell that this is probably gonna be a bit of a feisty lobby, because, you know, I feel like every lobby that I go into is a little feisty. Again, I do apologize that Mute City is currently having a bit of a blink attack right now. Again, it does not like me doing Mute City for some reason. It doesn't like it. It just doesn't like any of the Mute Cities except for Mute City 4. From what I've looked, so it's the only Mute City it likes, and I honestly do not like that Mute City very much. So, but yeah, it's something that the capture card does not like. It doesn't like any of the 3 except for 1. Again, I don't know why. It also does not like Big Blue either, so it's 100% against that too. So, and again, I don't know what caused it to stop liking these tracks respectively. So it's just one day my capture card's like, nope, we do not like this track right now. I honestly don't know how the Stingray actually caught up here a little bit. Okay. GG's, guys. Alright, let me read chat here. And to enter Time Trial Tournament, you'd enter a button combo cheat code on the record screen and submit the string of numbers and letters to a now defunct website. There are 3 of them, by the way, 1 for each of the default cups. It's probably the color combination along with the movement. Yeah, it could be with a capture card. That's probably what's going on, but again, it only likes Mute City 4, so... But yeah, I hear you on that one, Enigma. But yeah, I honestly don't know if I'm ever gonna find a cabinet, and again, I don't really know if I'm gonna actually get that, so... Hey Herb, how are you? How are you doing today? I did get to see the video that you put in my Discord. That actually made me laugh because of the sentence mixing. I'm like, oh my goodness. It did give me a laugh. I will say that. Yeah, I have been enjoying the music that you guys have been putting in my Discord as well as the videos, so... You know... It's just sometimes I do get a little busy, so I may not be able to get back to, you know, seeing what you guys post at least until, you know, sometimes maybe the next day or, you know, a little bit later. So, you know, it's not that I'm ignoring anything in Discord. I do see that you guys are posting things and stuff, and like I said, I did listen to the music that you guys did post in the Discord as well. And I gotta say, I really love the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon sound font songs, so they're really, really good. Again, I don't have the talent to actually take a sound font and, you know, copy the music that already does exist, but except add the sound font. And like I said, that's really great talent. Only thing I know how to do talented that has anything to do with music is actually playing melodies by ear on the keyboard I have. That's just about it, but anything else above that is I can't. Oh goodness, this Stingray here. Okay, yeah, I figured they were gonna do that. They were definitely gonna go for Skyway there. I probably shouldn't do that, but that's okay. That is fine. We'll probably do that one more time. Okay. I've calmed down a bit from the panic I had earlier with my phone. Yeah, I saw that, Herb. I saw what you put in there. I'm so sorry that happened. To be honest, I've had that happen with my old BlackBerry phone, and that's the reason why I had to get a new mobile phone, is because I did have a panic attack because I didn't realize that I left my BlackBerry phone in the pocket of my pants. And when I washed it, I was like, wait a minute, where's my phone? And then minutes later when the washer got done, I said, oh no, don't tell me, I left my phone in my pants. So when I took my BlackBerry out, it was not working. So I said, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get in touch with my family. I don't know how to get in touch with my sister now. What am I gonna do? Like, I literally freaked out because, you know, I'm not really good with remembering phone numbers too well, unless it's my own. So I'm like, how am I gonna contact my sister? What am I gonna do? Oh my goodness. I was freaking out. Like, it sort of works now, but the screen is like very watery, and I actually don't have service on it anymore because I got like a brand new phone because I freaked out and I'm like, okay, I gotta get a brand new phone now. I have to. I feel you on that, Herb. Like I said, I had it happen and I just freaked out. And even though it wasn't a smartphone, it was a phone that actually had important contacts, so you know, if my family needed something, I could at least, you know, stop what I'm doing to help them out. And like I said, it was a problem because yeah, I had some really important contacts, and I freaked out because I wasn't sure what to do. And you know, I literally told my siblings, "Hey, I washed my pants and my BlackBerry was in there, so." If you guys don't hear from me, while I'm at work or on my way back from work or whatever, my phone had a bit of an accident in the washing machine. So I won't be able to get in touch for quite a bit, possibly. So yeah, I literally had to let them know that, and they were like, okay. I'm like, yeah, it's terrible. So yeah, I felt honestly horrible about it though. Like, I nearly wanted to cry because, you know, like I said, very important contacts, and if I can't get a hold of anybody important that that I normally talk to, then it just freaks me out. Because, you know, if you got family and things like that, you want to make sure everybody's okay at least. So... But yeah, that's the story on how I got myself a brand new phone too, is because of that. So I've learned my lesson not to put my phone in the pocket of my pants if I know I'm gonna be washing it. Because I honestly don't want the same thing to happen again. But yeah, it was awful. There's an AX cabinet map online. Oh. I'll have to take a look at that, Enigma, later today. No, I can't say if it's gonna be where I'm at, so like I said, I have looked everywhere for an AX cabinet where I'm at, and yeah, I'm not gonna find it anywhere out here, but I'll definitely take a look at the map and see, you know. I may just have to travel outside of where I'm at, but I just don't have money for that, so I really don't. And me traveling places is gonna have to wait because I've been to New York once before, but again, the trip was very expensive, and New York is expensive itself, so yeah, the way they tax their stuff is really high, and just to get a rental car in New York to go anywhere was $900. I'm like, for a rental car? And I thought about it, I said, oh wait, they tax things a lot higher than they do where I'm from. So out here I'm used to rentals being like maybe $100 to $200, but in New York, rental cars are super expensive. And I'm like, yeah, I have the money, but, you know, it was just really expensive. That literally took a lot. So I'm like, yeah, I think traveling is gonna have to be put to a bit of a halt. I think the only other time I did traveling too was the Nintendo Land thing at Universal. Those are the only 2 trips I took recently, and I honestly don't have any money to travel right now. So, because again, I have to take care of, I have to make sure I have a roof over my head and that the kittens have a roof over their head and that, you know, my roommate has a roof over his head, so I have to, you know, me and him honestly can't really afford taking trips anymore. Another thing too is that the last trip we went to, we did bring Oreo along because you know they do allow pets on the flight and stuff like that, but she was also super expensive to actually get on the plane, so I'm like, oh my goodness. They're charging so much for animals to be on the plane and stuff. So that's another factor too, is I love to do traveling, but if I do decide to take Elaine and Elwood along, it's gonna cost a lot of money too. So oh goodness, all my rivals just defeated me like that. Oh, GG's guys. Yeah, I know. It doesn't like that. Yeah. You know, I do have a question now when it comes to, because I'm actually curious when it comes to all 4 your rivals being ahead and winning against you. Does the amount you lose just depend on the ranking of the person, or is it always just going to be that big chunk that just gets taken off? Like, I'm just curious. You know, it doesn't bother me that it happened, but I'm just super curious if that's the case, or if or if it just, you know, is going to be that chunk no matter what. Because I remember before when I let 4 rivals defeat me that were like B minus and A's and stuff like that, and I literally lost 75% of the bar before I was even S50. I'm like, holy cow. And I do understand that it is based on, you know, that at the time was based on ranking. I'm still wondering if that's still the case here. With anybody that's like in the high S20s, high S40s, and things like that. Okay, here comes Legacy using Skyway. I probably should have went for Skyway. But that's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the gray being there. It probably wasn't the best idea for me to do that. Oh no, oh no. That wasn't so good either. Going through the dirt right there. Not great, but I didn't want to waste energy trying to get out of the dirt either. Oh goodness. Just not my silence map today. not my greatest silence, but I'll take it. Yeah, GG's to Mario there, Legacy, Negative, Commander. Yeah, GG's to everybody that was in here, actually. Oh, I'll take the fourth. I thought I would have it, but yeah, GG's to Legacy, Negative, and Mario. So yeah, they fought. I'll be honest, they did fight. They all fought pretty hard. So it looks like there's another team battle. I am gonna put in a time for that if you guys do want to join me for this. Let's see. We'll do 7:03 for team battle. So, and it is a team battle weekend event. So. Hey Ace, how are you? Go DemonLouie. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't get podium on that one. I actually I don't know what happened there, but you know, I went up against some really great players actually, so I'm not mad about it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's not the first time that, you know, I have been defeated by, you know, players of a really low ranking, and again, I'm okay with that. You know? I am not against anyone if they start getting better at this game. I'm not against it. But yeah, Ace, how are you? How have you been? Not too bad, thanks. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm doing a whole lot better than, you know, a couple of weeks ago when I was sick for all that time. So yeah, I'm doing much better. I'm still doing the month of green vehicles, so if you're wondering why my golden fox and everything is green, is because the month of green, and the reason why on Team Battle I'm green is because the game knows that I'm probably doing this, and for some reason Whole Foods does not want to give me up yet, so even though I ran them out of business a couple of times, they're like, hey, you know, you're still gonna be sticking with us, and I'm like, yeah, this is not what you guys did the last time. Yeah, I don't know if you were here for that, Ace, but I think it was last week or the week before that. The game literally kept throwing me in between UPS and Whole Foods, and they're like, no, you're with us. No, they're with us now. It's like, no, you could take them now. It just went back and forth until like, no, we're just gonna send Louie over to Lowe's. There we go. Just like, game, what are you even doing? Why do you keep switching me back and forth between Whole Foods and UPS? And then you guys finally put me on Lowe's after you guys don't want me. It was insane. I was like, what is even going on here? Like, why do I keep getting put back on Whole Foods and UPS? Like, they couldn't decide, like, who they wanted to throw me to because, you know, after I actually got a win for Whole Foods, they're like, no, DemonLouie is too good, so we're sending them off to UPS. So I was like, what is going on? Is your time zone Pacific time? If it is, the closest locations depend on what state you're from. At least one in Washington State and 2 in Nevada from my understanding. So when it comes to my time zone, I believe it's Mountain Standard. I'm trying to... I think it's either Pacific or Mountain Standard. I have to... Actually, let me... You know what? I could actually find that out. Give me just a second here. I keep forgetting that the internet exists for a reason. Let's see. Okay, yes, Mountain Standard Time is from where... Yeah, from where I'm at right now, Mountain Standard Time. So, yeah, I don't know why I don't use my internet. Like, I could look into that. But yeah, GG's to FedEx here. GG's to our team Whole Foods. GG's to UPS, 3rd place for deliveries. GG's to Target. GG's to Lowe's. Actually, they got out of business. And GG's to... Oh, Garrison is actually on FedEx. Yeah, again, good job, you guys. The closest location to me is freaking India, and I'm in Massachusetts. Yeah, probably still those two or somewhere in East Texas. Oh goodness. Yeah, if we're talking about Indiana, Massachusetts, Texas, and things like that, I could drive to Texas. That's easy. But Indiana and Massachusetts, I'd have to take a plane. Again, very expensive, and especially when I got 2 cats that I want to take along, that's definitely going to be overly expensive, because, you know... And that's the sad part about, that's just the real sad part about it all. It's not that it's just expensive for us, but, you know... I just really don't like how they're putting high price tags if you want to, like, take animals with you. It's just really expensive. You know, and I'm just like, why do animals have to be the most expensive things when you're doing stuff? Like, do they have to be like 90 plus bucks just to put on the plane? Like, that's my only complaint that I have with flying. It has nothing to do with me or my roommate, you know, when we want to fly. It's the fact that if I want, you know, to take Elwood and Elaine along and, you know, if I don't want to leave them at home and all that, I want them to come with us. It's just really expensive. That's where I'm like, yeah, I really think we need to start bringing some prices down for animals, because, you know, they're very well trained. They're not going to do anything on the plane or anything like that. I could see that it's because it's, you know, probably a liability if they do something, but Elwood and Elaine are really sweet. They're not going to do anything, and Oreo didn't do anything either, except for, you know, a couple of times try to escape from her carrier. I'm like, no, you can't do that. Like, she found a way to unzip it. I'm like, how did you do this? So... Oh no, I'm in Massachusetts. Close to me is Indiana and for a permanent location. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I apologize. Didn't mean to read that incorrectly. Closest for temporary locations to me is Maryland, aka event locations. Yeah, I honestly don't think I want to fly all the way to Indiana. Again, it's, you know, I don't mind, like, driving to any, if there's, like, you know, any closer locations to me, but actually flying again, again, it's super expensive and... Oh. I have Elaine meowing at me right now. Come here, Elaine. You have her? Okay. Yeah, if you guys actually heard that, that was Elaine. She was crying. I'm like, why are you crying? Come here. Yeah, she'll actually ask for pettings when she wants them, but Elwood, he'll actually ask for it if he really wants it, so he's still kinda... He's still shy when it comes to asking about being petted, but he'll actually come up and rub against it if he really wants pettings, though, but... The thing is, he doesn't actually cry for them, so I'm like... You know... But yeah, I do have a feeling that later today he'll probably ask me for petting. So he'll be like, can you pet me, Louie? It's been a little bit. Yeah, he's actually found a brand new way to get my attention, either by getting in front of the TV or just coming up and saying, hey, you know, he'll like look up at me saying, hey, can you pet me? I'm like, and I look at him, it's like, you know, you can always ask, you know, I'm not against it. You can always say something. What's up? What's up, baby? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I keep having to tell my roommate, she likes you, you know? She's the reason why she's on top of you and things like that is because she likes you. I always have to tell him that. GG's to Team Target. You don't understand cat behaviors, Ruby? Oh. Yeah. No, that's understandable if you never grew up having cats and this is like your first time, you know? If you do have questions about them, I can always like tell you cat behaviors and things, so. Okay, GG's to Team Target. GG's to Tort Song who was on Team UPS and Save States. Wait. Who is Save States? Okay, I don't know, but GG's to FedEx here. With me on the team, we actually got third, so GG's to Bowser, Team Whole Foods, and GG's to Speeder, on who took first for Team Lowe's there, and Itty too. Oh goodness, wow, a lot of familiar faces. Hey Tort Song, I do recommend looking it up yourself at some point, as there's details such as if a location's cabinets read memory cards or not. Okay, yeah, I will definitely do that because, you know, I don't want to go to a location and it's like, oh, hey, you can't put a memory card in here. We can't read that. I'm like, yeah, because that's really gonna throw me off and that's gonna make me sad too. Oh. She forced you to get up? Elaine? Oh. No. Alright guys, there is a classic mini pre that's coming up, so I am gonna hop into that at 5:03. Give you guys some time to join in. Elaine's just being Elaine over here, so she's being her normal love bug self, and I don't mind that at all, you know, that's how she is. And I am okay with that. I'd rather that than, you know. Mm-hmm. Oh. None of the ones that are on the west coast of America read them, by the way. And the map is confirmed locations. Okay, yeah, again, I will definitely take a look at that. I will look at the map today. I will make sure that I remember to look at the map today, so I will actually let me... I did not forget it. Look, put this in a Google Drive document. Okay. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have it as an untitled document. Oh. Okay, there we go. I do have that now saved as a reminder on my Google Documents on my phone, so I don't forget it. So Because for me, if I have to write things down because I have been very forgetful on things, except for the kittens. That I'll never forget. But stuff like reminders for me to do that, that I gotta get done, that's important too. Uh, I forget it. So I'm like, yeah, I need to remind myself of stuff. 'Cause if you guys tell me this and then I forget it later, I feel bad because I'm like, wait, wasn't I supposed to do something? Pretty sure that, I had something to do. And it happens like nearly all the time. Like, but yeah, I try to remember like so many things too. I think that's what factors into me forgetting stuff at times, is I try to remember everything at once and I'm like, and my brain only works at a certain speed, so it's not really, like I said, not really great with remembering certain things. That I have to do. That's for me. Yeah, I do have that written in a Google document saved there, so that way I don't forget it later. Okay. Yeah, the reason why I'm not doing a classic with Falcon right now, I know I said I would, but that's because I didn't have a chance to put in too much practice time with Falcon because like I said, I've been taking a break from this game for a little bit and doing other games, just to refresh my mind on this. So during that time, I just didn't have too much time to dive into this game because I was like, I need a break. So yeah, GG's, Brian Nuex, Itty, Torch Song, Manu X Zelda. Anybody else in here that I am missing? No? Someone's name is Bronze City. Hi, old school, how are you? That is school. Wait, that is school of old is cool. How are you? How are you doing? Technically, there could be other locations we don't know about, but that requires going to every arcade in the world. Sorry, I'm just lurking for the time being, still recovering. That's okay, Herb. Again, I am so sorry that happened, that event has happened. Like I said, I am with you. I feel you. I have washed my phone before. So like I said, it devastated me because I was like, how am I gonna call my family? What am I gonna do? So I feel you on that all the way. Hello, Louie. How are the save states going? We haven't even started on this. By the way, what save states? What save states have I used in Zelda Ocarina of Time? I don't remember using save states. Trust me, if I use save states, I would remember that. I'm pretty sure I'd recognize the save states feature. Which I don't recognize. Oh, don't worry, I'll read your guys' chat. I nearly can't breathe, so... Like, I'm trying to breathe, but it's really hard to. And I'm okay though. It's when I start laughing, it's like I feel like it takes a lot of energy just to do that. Okay, who's actually defeating me in this race? Oh. Oh, it's negative again. Yeah, they're a really great Fox player. They pretty much tore up the Mirror Knight tournament. So, or the Mirror Knight League race. They pretty much took it and just tore it up for me. So it's like, but again, I'm not mad about it. It's not the first time that I've been defeated by players that are lower ranking than I am. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I could sort of make the jump there. Yeah, GG's to negative. Actually got bested by a fox on this one. And yeah, they're a B+, so again, I'm not against that. Sounds like something that should be on someone's bucket list. Thanks for the support. Yeah, of course, Herb. You know, like I said, I feel you. I am with you on that. You know, like I said, I washed my phone in the washing machine, my BlackBerry phone, and I freaked out because again, I have important contacts, so by the time I got my new phone, I had to literally ask my siblings for their numbers and stuff like that. So if they need me for anything, or you know, if they're needing assistance, I still have that. So I know how you feel on that. I have learned my lesson not to put my phone in the wash again. Like I had to like be like, okay, had to turn my pockets inside out, make sure I have nothing in my pocket. It was that day was awful. I could not forgive myself for that still. Not even to this day. Don't make me play the clip again. I promise, old school, there were no save states. There was literally like no save states like I could use on the 64 application. So if there were any save states, you know, again, I know it. I'd be like, hey, let's use save states. I promise, there were no safe states. I mean, if I was playing it on the 64 application on my computer, I could see a save state. That I know how to do. I appreciate you clipping that, by the way. But I promise you there were no save states in the clip. See, what I was doing was I was just playing the treasure chest game as intended. I was definitely using all my psychic powers to guess those treasure chest items, so... I love Zelda Ocarina of Time, so... Wait, what evidence are we talking about? Is it... okay. Is it evidence that the treasure chest game was cheating? Because I'm pretty sure that's what it shows. Intended lens of truth is what you're supposed to use. I'll be honest, I don't even know. That's the thing, old school. I don't remember a lot about Ocarina of Time, so it's been years since I've actually dived back into it. So I'm going nuts here. I'm sorry. I had to admit the treasure chest. Okay, let me say this: the treasure chest game cheated first. So thanks for the GG's Torch song. Yeah, GG's. GG's to Negative. Brian Newix. GG's Itty Torch song. Yeah, GG's guys. Yeah, again, Negative is really, really great. I honestly don't know how they do it. I don't know how you guys do Classic with Fox and Falcon, so... Well, Falcon I know, but Fox, no, not yet. I still get those players that actually do best me on Classic with just Fox, and that's actually a player named Midnight, so I honestly don't know how. But yeah, you guys are pretty good. GG's. Yeah, thank you, Sword Song. I appreciate it. You guys did very well too. That was a really good one. But don't you know the autopsy report was updated recently, and it turns out that DemonLouie was actually able to get all 3 chests in one go. It's even funnier. That is even funnier. What? What makes it funny, Rumi? Yeah, it might be a little bit before I go into Majora's Mask, because there's still... Yeah, my roommate has been telling me about Majora's Mask and things, but I think after Ocarina of Time, my brain may need a break from the puzzles, because like I said, Ocarina of Time is a big Zelda game for me, so... I'll definitely get to that one though, but... They decided to put me on Team UPS out of everything else. They don't want me on Whole Foods anymore. They're like, okay, we know that they're doing the month of green, but we're gonna give them a break and just let them have UPS just this one time. I bet this is how it's gonna go the entire time. Yes, Louie is allowed to do team battle, but you know, there's only a certain amount of teams they're allowed to be on. Yeah, again, I really don't know what happened with this game a couple Sundays ago, but Whole Foods and UPS are fighting over what team I need to be on. They're like, no, you're going over to UPS. And they're like, no, you're going back over to Whole Foods. And Whole Foods like, you know what, forget it. You're going all the way to Lowe's. I'm like, for what reason? Yeah, again, I don't know what I did to make the stores and the delivery companies super upset, so... They obviously didn't like me being on either of their teams that day. It was like I was, I don't know, it felt like I was just, they felt like I was just, I have no idea. I wouldn't be able to say what happened, other than, you know, they just didn't like me being on a part of their team, apparently. Yeah, definitely gonna get some Skyway points, so... Again, I don't know how this is gonna play out. It looks like it's yeah, it looks like it's getting really close for us and Lowe's right now, so... I really don't know. Holy cow, we nearly got 2,000 points, actually. I still need the bumper stamp. Are you talking about one of the bumper badges towards song? I'll be honest, those bumper badges were actually pretty fun to get. Like, I remember on the winter tracks, I would just fall off the track like, wee, I'm just gonna die on purpose. Yeah, I think the little bumper badges are adorable. I'm like, aw. Yeah, GG's our team, Team UPS. GG's the idiot who was on Team Target, taking it home there. GG's to the Japanese Stingray there, on Team Whole Foods. GG's to Negative and Torch Song on Team FedEx. Really good teamwork there. And GG's to Wallop Cat, who was on Team Lowe's here. Fortunately, Team Lowe's got out of business. Yeah, the badges are so adorable. I'm like, aw. I really love the bumper badges, actually. I should probably start using them, but I really enjoy the badges I currently use right now, because they're also cute, so... I give up, we'll find no save states were used. I admit old school, I did use save states. The clip shows Louie using it. I know the truth. 47 more points and I get the blue one. Oh, yay! Yeah, again, I actually love the badges. They're adorable. 7:03 for team battle on this next one. If you guys want to join me for that. I think tomorrow I'll actually change my phone for a new one so I don't have to deal with repairing one thing, only then having to repair another thing. I'm so sorry that happened, Herb. My question is, does it still work? Like, when it happened, like, because I do remember when things like that happens, they say not to try and turn on your phone, try not to, like, touch anything on it, let it dry, and see if that helps. Let's turn it off. Okay, so my roommate did tell me some tips for phones. What'd you say? What order was that in? Okay, so yeah, he says to make sure the phone is fully off, and then what's the next step?
The next step is to remove the battery and dry it.
Okay, so he says the next step for the phone when it gets wet is to, after you make sure the phone is off, is to remove the battery and dry it, and then
Then set it up.
Okay, Okay, yeah, he says with everything else, set it out to dry for at least a few hours to 24 hours when that happens. It's not a full guarantee though. Oh. Yeah, he says it may help, but it's not a full guarantee, so. Oh. Okay. Right. No, I hear on that, Rumi. He did say it depends on how long the phone has been in water, so that really makes you feel uneasy about it. Oh, and thank you so much for the reminder to eat. I actually did go ahead and eat something, so my stomach is pretty good for a while today. I normally only eat once a day, so that's all I require is just one meal a day. There are some times where, for some reason, I want to eat like a little more, so... Yeah, I'll probably eat a bit later if my stomach will allow it, so normally it does not. It's like, no, already full, but I appreciate the reminder though. like I said, there's just times where my stomach has been back and forth lately, so there are times where it's like, no, I just need one thing a day, that's it. And then sometimes it's like, I need another intake of food. It happens sometimes, so. It worked for a bit, and I was able to contact a few key people I don't have on social media before the screen completely went glitchy. Thankfully, the phone was in a case, so I guess I avoided most of the damage, and the phone wasn't too long into water. I think less than 10 seconds, perhaps even less than 5 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Then, yeah, the best thing that I can give her is the advice that my roommate had is just, you know, like remove the battery, dry it, make sure that everything is on a surface where it can dry. And then, you know, wait at least maybe a couple of hours to 24 hours at least. And I believe it'll work. I can't fully guarantee it, but, you know, it's the best thing that, you know, you can do when stuff like that happens, so... Yeah, You said 50-50? Goodness, yeah, that's... Yeah. Right, okay, let me catch up on chat here. Sorry, I know it just started. Did you see my new profile pic on Discord? I believe I have. Did you change it again, or because I saw it as an Enderman, so put it in rice? I don't know if putting it in rice would work, Justin. It doesn't work? Okay, my roommate says that does not work, so yeah. Okay.
Pretty much just
Oh, so okay, yeah. Don't put it in rice because my roommate told me it's not a good idea because doing that makes it malfunction even more. So yeah, I don't recommend it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay.
Way to go! It's a new record!
Okay. Yeah, I hear you on that, Rumi. Thank you so much for the redeems, you guys. I appreciate it. Let me catch up on chat here. My main issue right now is the screen, though everything works okay for now. Alright, Herb, you know, I'm glad that you know, everything is working so far, but yeah, like I said, I would definitely let it dry, see if that works for your screen. But yeah, I really wouldn't, you know, touch it for a couple hours, so at least 24 hours. I would put it like on, like I said, like a safe surface where water can't get on it, like far away from water, far away from anything that could cause it to malfunction even more. So that will possibly work. You know, my roommate said it's not 100%, but you know, it's at least worth a try though. Yeah, he says it's best to let everything like dry completely before using it. So yeah, make sure it's in a safe spot, it's away from water, and it's not near, you know, anything that could cause it to malfunction. But yeah, GG's to Team UPS here, taking it for the win with negative. GG's to Brender on Team Lowe's and Tortsong on Team Lowe's for second. Nice. GG's to our team, Team Target. Apparently the other teams don't want us anymore. GG's to Itty. Oh, and Beastman on Team FedEx there. And yeah, GG's to TDC, who's on Team Whole Foods. Okay. Oh, looks like there's a queen that's here already, so let's see. I'll go ahead and put in a time for that so I'm not scrambling around like what time do I want to go in. So we'll do We'll go in early, I suppose. It wouldn't hurt. So we'll do, let's see, 7:03 for... Okay, that's just Queen. So it's not Mirror Queen, but it's Queen. Goodness, why do I feel tired? Like, I feel tired, but I'm not tired at the same time. But I did stay up a little bit longer than I'm supposed to yesterday, but... You know, I was enjoying my favorite game, DKC2, being streamed yesterday, so... It is still one of my most favorite Donkey Kong Country games. And that is a game that I would always hook into my Super Nintendo a lot, so... I'll be honest, as a kid, I used to get so many game overs when it came to Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, the world that I was always stuck on was World 3 for a Krem Key, and I could never